We're back again, browsing that history, looking at that history.
Back with a bang.
Sorry we missed last week, guys. We were busy infiltrating the real far right in England.
Yeah.
We went to a military show, and it turns out the far right's not a bunch of pissed up chavvies.
It's a bunch of children.
It's a bunch of reenactment nerds who, far too many of them dress as Nazis.
Yeah, innit? I wonder how it is getting numbers. Like, oh, there was only like 500 Nazis at this battle. We only need 500. Like, oh.
I just never thought we'd go anywhere where you could just buy a fresh printed SS tank top.
Yeah, you know.
You know what I mean?
Felt a little bit fucking dark market, not black market sort of shops.
Fucking Roman eagle with a swastika that says man cave.
Yeah.
I don't think they had man caves, bruv.
Yeah, they had sick man caves. The Führer bunker was the ultimate man cave, bruv.
That's why he had to shoot his missus.
Yeah, that's why she went first. It's a fucking hell, boys. Sorry about that. She was never meant to know the code.
Took the missus out before he took the dogs out.
Yeah, you know. Standard.
So this week, we were going to do a pretty cool subject last week, but I'm going to save that for next month. I can find a date for this chavvy.
Yeah, he's fucking busy, bro.
He's a busy boy. He's a busy boy.
Busy chavvy.
And we'll save that.
He's a real life Albanian, bro. He's all over the place.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, bro, we had an Albanian guy come to the gym recently, like a new guy. And that week I'd been doing the research, and this guy said he had never boxed, never wrestled, never done any grappling. But he was one of those chavvies.
But he fought in a civil war.
Yeah, you know. No, he was too young for that. But he was one of those chavvies who just picked it up really well.
Yeah.
Like, really well. Like, you show him something and he'd fucking listen and do it, right? And everyone was like, oh, yeah, wow, really good for your first one. I was like, that's because he's Albanian. He's got that Alexander the Great blood. Everyone looked at me confused, like, huh? Because they didn't know I've been doing the research.
Yeah.
So I looked at him and went...
Macedonia used to be massive, mate.
No, so
Macedonia.
I looked at him and went, he's got that Skanderbeg blood. And he looked at me all shocked and just went, how you know Skanderbeg?
Is Albanian Christian? Christianity is on the rise in Albania again.
I
They're
don't
not
know
a
if he is.
Muslim majority anymore.
Oh, they're not?
No.
It makes sense,
Good
though. They
shit.
did eventually get taken by the Ottomans.
Yeah.
And Skanderbeg himself was a little Muslim for a little while.
Nah, he's faking it.
Yeah, well, we'll get into that.
Radicalising the moderates.
We'll get into that next week. This week, we're looking at our old drinking buddy.
Definitely not a Muslim. Loved the rum.
Loved the rum. Genuinely loved the rum, bruv. Old Captain Henry Morgan. The real privateer. Not the geezer on your bottle.
Well, yeah, that's exactly who it is. That's what he looks like.
Okay, not you when you're drinking a bottle of it and thinking...
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Thinking
jumping on the houseboats in Maidstone.
That's it.
Hey, mon chéri, get off my fucking boat.
I'm fucking Jack Sparrow boy. Now we're going to look at the real Captain Morgan.
I went on a pedal boat this morning. That was a waste of my time.
Wow,
my legs are in bits.
That's not even a real boat, bruv.
Yeah, you know.
What is it, a swan?
I was like, what's a canoe? And he's like, £20 per person. I was like, what about one of them swans?
I'm hiring the canoe. The labour's my own. I'll pay them what I want.
Yeah.
Absolute fucking scoundrel, that. What a rip-off merchant.
What should you call it? Commandeered it.
You should have commandeered it. Got your letter of marque. Fucking snatched it off of him.
Got it.
So the date we're looking at in history. So even though we all love a rum, even though everybody loves a pirate, Henry Morgan, bit of a naughty dude.
Yeah.
Little bit.
Standard piracy, innit?
Yeah. He's an odd pirate. We'll get into it when we get into it, right? But the date in history this week is we're going to do when he died.
Yeah, I saw it come up. I nearly added it to the list. And I was like, wait a minute.
Hold up a minute. 25th of August, 1688.
Quick fact.
Go on.
Same day Rich Piana died.
Oh, really?
The steroid junkie.
Oh, no way.
Inconclusive results on his death, though, but his heart and his liver were like 3 times the size they should be.
That might be the steroids, you know.
It's probably getting them gains, getting them organ gains.
Mad organ gains. What other birthdays you got for us?
Good birthday.
Go on.
I can't remember his name now, actually. What is it? It sounds like Ulyanov. Ivan Ulyanov, maybe, but
okay.
Ivan the Terrible.
Oh shit, Ivan the Terrible's birthday.
Ivan the Terrible, 1530.
Oh damn.
Grand Prince of Moscow and all of Russia.
Yes.
From 1533 to 1547.
Bit of a terrible
so
dude.
So it was like 3.
I don't.
First Tsar and Grand Prince of all Russia.
He must have been a real little shit if he was 3 and called Ivan the Terrible.
Yeah.
Talk about terrible twos, mate. What did he get up to?
Yeah. That's why he was the Terrible. It's like, no! He was just screaming. They didn't know what colour plate he wanted, but he didn't want that one.
Program now!
It was characterised by Russia's transformation from a medieval state to an empire.
Well, you say that, but even when they were making nuclear weapons, they were still using horse and cart, bruv.
Yeah, it's gangster. That's low emission. I thought we liked that.
Yeah, it's true. It is 2024. Make your nukes with horse and cart.
Have you ever seen that video with it? Painting? The horse is like screeching. There's a lion on its back.
Nah.
It's called Lion Attacking a Horse. But that's by George Stubbs. His birthday, 1724.
Nice one, Stubbsy.
Go on, Stubbs.
Making mad paintings. What was he tripping on making that?
He was just straight up fat guy.
Oh, was he?
Rich fat guy vibes.
Maybe he'd been to Africa's and seen a horse get mowed down.
Yeah, or he thought, fuck, can't have horses out here. This is why, boys.
No wonder zebras are so wild.
And then 1819, we got Alan Pinkerton.
Oh, the geezer who found the Pinkerton Agency.
Yeah.
Dirty
the abolitionist, Civil War spy, detective, strikebreaker, and possible Glasgow hardman.
Oh, shit.
I think he was originally from Glasgow.
Most of that shit, apart from the strike breaking and starting the Pinkerton Agency, cool dude.
Really unreliable spy, though.
Okay. What side was he spying for?
The Union side.
Yeah,
the Civil War.
Standard.
But he was giving like really shit numbers on troops.
Oh, was he?
They were either really low or really high. He never
he just sucked.
There must have been 5,000 dudes. It was like, what's his name? Beetlejuice. Must be like 10,000 guys. Yeah, it's 15,000 dudes.
Who else we got?
This one I didn't put dates in, but they're about 70, 80 years apart.
Go on.
Same birthday, Ludwig I of Bavaria and Ludwig II of Bavaria.
Oh.
I think Ludwig I is like Napoleonic era.
Oh, okay.
So he was like in Bavaria.
Yeah, late 1700s, early 1800s type geezer.
Yeah, and then Ludwig II's a lot 70 years later.
Nice.
We got Hans Kreb.
That's a nice German name.
Hans Adolf Kreb.
Get your hands off my Krebs
name. But yeah, he's the Nobel Prize winner for the Krebs cycle.
What's the Krebs cycle?
ATP and all that.
Oh, no way.
He did all of them.
Go on, Chav.
Lactic acid cycle, citric acid cycle,
Genius.
ATP,
Genius.
urea.
German's just about being swole.
Isn't it?
Tall, blonde.
Without him, thinking that we wouldn't even have creatine.
No, we wouldn't. I don't use creatine, but people will swear by it, bro.
Creatine's sick.
Yeah, everyone loves it.
Just put on water mass.
Dude, I'm like loads of water anyway. I retain water like a motherfucker.
I don't drink any water.
Yeah, so you trying to retain
Monster
that.
has like a few grams of water in it, I'll do.
Bro, I drink like 6 pints of water a day, so I ain't trying to retain none of it.
I was going to get on that, but pissing is just fucking time consuming.
But it's nice because every so often I go, fuck, am I diabetic? And I go, no, bro, you drink a lot of water.
Yeah.
Plus
sometimes my piss smells like fucking sugar puffs still.
Yeah, that might be diabetes.
I haven't had sugar puffs since I was about 9.
Yeah, that's just sugar intake, bruv.
There's this fake growth hormone that gives you diabetes.
No way.
MK677. And it's like basically after a cycle you're like pumped up, but you basically got diabetes.
Oh shit. What else we got?
Gene Simmons from the band Kiss.
His birthday.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I found out his birthday, clicked on it, like, any cool shit he's done. His real name is Chaim Witz.
Yeah, I knew all that.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know Kiss was Jewish?
No.
The entirety of Kiss, that I bet you're gutted about having that sick costume of him in his teenage years.
Yeah, a little bit gutted.
Yeah. Yeah, the entirety of Kiss, all of the Old Testament. Every single one of them.
Stands for Kids in the Service of Satan, though, doesn't it? So
that's what the Christians' mums of the 80s said, yeah.
That's what the prophets.
The OG Karens. Well,
1954, we got Elvis Costello.
Oh, that's a good birthday.
54. How big was Elvis at that time, though, to be named after him? Or is he just a
57 was Elvis, wasn't it?
I think so.
So that's still...
So he's a
Elvis.
Shit. He's named after Elvis before Elvis. But name an Elvis Costello song.
Couldn't name you one.
Me either.
Couldn't name
How do I
one.
know his name?
Because he's like a prolific musician.
Yeah.
He's meant to be sick. Elvis Presley's named after him.
And we got 1958 Tim Burton.
Oh, all right.
1961 Billy Ray Cyrus.
Hey.
I thought I'd stop it there.
Yeah, no, that's
End
a good
on a
place to
banger.
start. That is a good place to. I won't get into Tim Burton because I'll annoy the missus and I'll probably annoy half our audience who love his movies. Look at
Yeah,
me.
very creepy aesthetic though, I will say that.
I'm so creepy and different. Look at me do the same aesthetic every
Yeah,
single
look at me
fucking
buy
time.
the exact same bag shaped as a skull as every other girl. Checkerboards.
Absolutely fucking haram.
Did
What-
this come up in our Constantine episode as well? I got an event for the 25th of August.
Have you? What involving?
Constantine V
No,
humiliates 19 high-ranking officials.
It wouldn't have because we did Constantine the First, not the
Oh, did we?
fifth.
I remember something though, and they had funny names.
Yeah,
he
I
got
mean,
a load of people that were plotting on him.
Sure and like
So
more than likely.
Constantine V humiliates 19 high-ranking officials after discovering a plot.
What does he do? Just pants them?
Podopagogorus and his brother Strategius get executed.
Oh damn! He did a lot more than pants
Get
these
them.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, so 17 went free.
God damn! What else you got happening on this date in history?
1537, formation of the Honourable Artillery Company, the oldest surviving regiment in the British military.
Go on, boys!
And this is a sick one. 1823, fur trapper Hugh Glass is mauled by a grizzly.
Yeah, that's a dope one. Damn, we could have done a Hugh Glass, but we can't do a Hugh Glass because I still haven't seen The Revenant.
You haven't seen it?
Never seen The Revenant.
Oh, it's so good.
Here's the thing, like, I know it's amazing. I need to sit down and watch it, but it's one of those films every time I say to the missus, and I do it to her, so it's not just her, but I say it to the missus, she goes, I'm not in the mood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, anytime you bring up a 3-hour film, everyone's like, wow. And then you spend an hour picking a 2-hour film.
I've been doing it to her lately because I showed her she'd never seen the original Point Break when we first started dating.
Oh, that's a banger.
Yeah, and it's on the iPlayer, and she keeps being like, I want to watch it again. And I'm like, yeah, well, I mean... Still sad about Swayze.
Yeah, summer's nearly over. I can't start dressing like him again.
I can't be trying to surf and rob banks, babe. Come on now. What are you trying to do to me? But so we're going to look at Captain Henry Morgan, right? The cool thing about Morgan is he was knocking about in the pirate life, in the privateer life, before, like, the pirates really kicked off.
Pre-Black Sam.
Pre-Black Sam.
Yeah?
Pre-Tortuga.
Ooh.
Like, so by the time all our last pirate episodes we did, Tortuga was the top popping off place for all the pirates to hang out.
Mm.
This is back when Port Royal was the popping off place for pirates to hang about.
Nice. That sounds like another alcohol.
Port Royal. Now, to put that in Disney Pirates of the Caribbean perspective, Port Royal was the first island they're on with Elizabeth Swan and her dad running it.
Ah.
And it's all hoity-toity, and Tortuga's the wild pirate place.
Yeah.
But this is like the founding of
Civilized
Tortuga.
by pirates.
Yeah, that's it. Most of these dope islands were made by pirates.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even the
Did they have a
Gold
lot to do with Jamaica?
Who, Henry Morgan?
Yeah.
Yeah, lots. Well, Port Royal was in Jamaica.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he was. That's where he used to knock it out from. You know what I mean? That's where he used to sail out of, bruv. So we'll first look at the early life of Captain Henry Morgan. Not a lot of people know about too much about him, but I fucking pulled out some facts, bruv.
Nice.
They think he was probably born around about 1635 in. You're gonna love this, bruv. But you didn't know this.
West Wales.
Llanrumney, Cardiff, Wales.
Oi, oi.
Yeah, boy.
Nice.
Welsh boy.
You know, loads of pirates are Welsh.
Yeah, of course. So
Welsh
was he on
and
the
Irish.
west coast, didn't you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right there on the Atlantic.
That's it, easy sailing.
It's got to be something cool that way. This way is really mean.
Yeah, Skeezer's on the other side
We'll
of
get
the
a
road. So some sources claim he was born to a bigwig farmer in the Ents, dude named Robert Morgan.
Makes sense.
Now this...
Oh yeah, Morgan's a proper Welsh name.
Yeah.
Well, it's not. It's one of them replacement names. that
Oh, is
English
it?
forced
The
upon
English...
us.
Yeah, well...
But still.
That means you're going to claim Arthur Morgan as a Welshman? Heritage.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, is they?
Yeah.
Well, Morgan.
Way
yeah.
Welsh.
All right, fair play. So this
All
makes...
the real cowboys were.
Yeah, you've claimed this as well. You're like a Welsh revisionist.
Yeah. It is actually Zion as well. We need to free up Wales for the Welsh people.
So yeah, this would make his uncles Major General Sir Thomas Morgan, who served in the Commonwealth forces during the English Civil War on the side of the Parliamentarians. He fought in Flanders, was wounded, and in 1661 retired to his estate in Kernsley Herts. And his other uncle, Colonel Edward Morgan, who also fought in the Civil War, but on the side of the Royalists.
Oh.
Yeah, bro.
Family tension there at Christmas.
A little bit of problems here at Christmas, but that means his childhood was spent during the English Civil War as well, between 1642 and 1648.
Yeah.
And so
that is early, isn't it?
Yeah. So all of that going on, right, is going to be a bit of an influence on the young boy.
Mm.
You know, he's going to want to be a sailor. He's going to want to be out there representing, killing people.
Fuck politics. Everyone I know loves a drink.
Everyone I know loves a drink and a fight, boy. So, in roundabout, we're not sure when, but probably around 54, right? He voyages to the Caribbean. Here's the thing, Pete. I've heard reports of back then they used to Shanghai motherfuckers.
Just send them off.
They just snatch a dude.
Yeah.
And just like take him with them, but specifically, young boys.
Yeah.
Young boys.
They got to be like young enough to survive.
Young enough to survive, still
and still be attractive, like the Greeks.
And so, yeah, unfortunately, I think young Morgan probably had a bit of a loose butthole. He got Greek, bro.
Roger the cabin boy.
He got Roger the cabin boy. He got Shanghai to Barbados. He got Barbados, did. Which ain't too bad, you know what I mean?
It was a Barbados hostage.
Hey, nice. But that wouldn't be too bad, would it? Knocked over the head, wake up with a sore arsehole, but you're in the Caribbean.
Must have slept on it funny. This is a nice beach. Looks like pure parrot shit. Parrotfish shit, sorry. I bet parrot shit is brutal.
Oh, it must
the
be
birds.
Wongers size of them. It's huge.
Nutty.
Do you reckon it's colourful?
Yeah, it's got to be. Their diet's
like
all
them.
fucking funny nuts and that.
Or do you reckon it's just miserable and dark?
Yeah, true. So the darkness leaves their body through their arse. And they're just bright every other time.
Around about 1655, people aren't sure if Morgan was involved in this. He might have been, young boy out there. But during that time, Jamaica...
No, she wanted to.
Hey! But Jamaica was captured from the Spanish by the English.
Wee. Go on.
Got us. Thanks. You're welcome for Bob Marley, guys. You're welcome.
Well, he was actually
half
English lieutenant's son or something, wasn't
he? Yeah, he was. Yeah. In 1660, we do have this date for him. Morgan did the ultimate Welsh move. You ready?
Fuck the sheep.
Married his cousin, Mary Elizabeth Morgan.
That's a Scottish move. It's legal up there.
You did say Welsh for the Welsh.
Yeah, true. If we're going to be a Zionist state, we've got to take a hit.
It was the daughter of his uncle, Colonel Edward Morgan, and the marriage connected him with a well-established family in Jamaica. So the reason he did this is because his uncle was the governor of Port Royal in Jamaica.
Oh, nice. So it was actually little Elizabeth Swanting.
Yeah.
Yes, come on, G.
Married his cousin, little Elizabeth Swanting. That's exactly what he did, bruv. In 1662... is his first recorded privateering expedition. He's first mentioned in records as a leader of privateering expeditions against Spanish possessions. He doesn't like a spick. I can't say that. Sorry, Keir Starmer, that one. I hate crime.
No, it's
comedy.
Spick is a part of a ship you often bang your shit on.
And if he did, bang around and break his ship up a bit, because we forgot to mention, he probably did call him Waghorn Decorator.
Yeah, I was going to say. I was going to try and mention a remodel real soon. But you do need Waghorn on that.
Yeah, if you're knocking your ship about, going privateering, smashing up ports.
If you've been stealing loads of Spanish gold and you think, do you know what, it's looking a bit shabby around here. I need some billowing designs.
Spend those pieces of 8. Hire Tony and the boys.
That's it.
Waghorn Decorating. Fix you right up. But anyway, Morgan's going out privateering against the Spaniards, bruv. He served under Sir Christopher Mings during a raid on Santiago de Cuba and later on Campeche in Mexico. And this is
he's all over the place, isn't he?
Yeah, he's sailing.
Oh, well, Mexico is quite big at this point, actually, wasn't it?
It's all the Gulf, isn't it? Caribbean Gulf of Mexico. It's all around there. And it's a huge flotilla that he's a part of, bruv.
Oh, nice.
There's 14 ships under this Ming dude.
Great big convoy.
Yeah, convoy on the sea. So they make mad money while he's doing this. Most geezers, though, on his ships, they make the money They get back to Port Royal. What are they doing?
Smashing it.
They're boozing.
They're not saving.
They're
not making an investment in their home and
None
redecorating.
Yeah, they're not calling Waghorn. Fools. But Henry got Waghorn in, bruv. And he spent his money on building his own fucking ship.
Yeah, boy.
He said, fuck all this. I ain't no middleman. I ain't no scallywag on the deck. I'm going to be up there.
Going to be balling.
I'm going to be the king of this land.
He was the first one with a little penthouse off the back of the ship.
Little
those ones, yeah.
Yeah,
The
he
glass,
was.
like hook.
Especially to have that fine long red coat he's got. Do you know what I mean? He was definitely balling like that.
Yeah, the outfit's balling.
He is. Yeah, Captain Morgan's outfit is balling, bruv. So he starts his own major privateering campaign. Between 1663 and 1664, he does a raid on Villa Hermosa. He participated in the attack on Villa Hermosa in the Bay of Campeche, further establishing his reputation as a capable leader. People saw him like, you out there.
You're doing things.
Look at you.
I like that.
I've seen your decking on your ship. You can get Waghorn in.
Yeah. It's fine poop deck you've got there.
Turn around, show me that poop deck, bro. Oh, that's wide. You've been out sailing since a boy, huh?
That's why it's a poop deck. They just play it where it lays.
Yeah. In 1665, his fucking uncle father dies.
Oi, oi.
His uncle father-in-law dies.
So he's inherited Jamaica.
No, he doesn't inherit Jamaica. What happens is, in his will, I didn't know you could do this in a will, his uncle father-in-law gives him loads of ranks in the military.
Oh, sick.
In the Port Royal military.
Oh, cool.
Dies and like, you're a captain now, you got this rank, you got that rank.
So that's kind of old school, isn't it? Like knights.
Yeah.
You'd become the baron, baron would have 100 men or whatever.
Yeah, fair play. On top of that, and at this point as well, I know it wasn't this point yet, but on top of that, he also got appointed Admiral of the Brethren of the Coast.
Ooh.
Now, the Brethren of the
They
Crux...
sound unofficial.
Yeah, they are. That's exactly that,
like
bruv.
a biker gang.
It's a fucking gangster name in it. That's exactly what they were. It was a privateer brotherhood.
Yeah, boy.
But
like
not just privateers, it was mainly buccaneers.
Ooh.
So do you want to know the difference between like a pirate, a privateer, and a buccaneer? We have covered this, but we'll do it again.
Yeah, I don't remember anything.
So
I remember privateers.
Yeah, pirate is your pirate, innit? It's standard.
Just always naughty.
It always, never good. Just doing naughty stuff, bad stuff.
Privateers, it's like
government sanctioned.
Yeah, you're not allowed to get the enemy.
Yeah, that's it. You got a letter of marque, is what it's called, and you're allowed to just fuck shit up in the name of good old England.
I feel like buccaneers do more swashbuckling.
No, so a buccaneer is originally it's a French term, and they started off as all French dudes, hence the name.
Yeah,
and
a lot of the sailing terms are French.
They all lived on the island of Hispania, and they're named after, I can't remember the French term for it, but it's similar to boucan, and it's a wooden grill which they all used to grill pigs and beef on.
Oh, because like islanders love a pig.
Yeah.
Nice.
And so the original OG pirates were just a bunch of barbecue boys.
Yeah, the barbecue boys. BBC's barbecue.
I just think that's pretty dope, blood. A bunch of flame grilling crazy ass motherfuckers just going out there robbing shit. And in that year, old Henry Morgan was made fucking leader of them, boy.
That's pretty sick.
What a title, innit? Admiral of the Brethren of the Coast.
And I reckon they all had rings.
Yeah.
They all had like a little signet ring. They put them together.
We formed to make Captain Morgan.
Spiced, dark, light, Caribbean.
Here's the thing, though. In his letter of marque, there's a stipulation. They must have known what this chavvy's like, right? Because there's a stipulation where they're like, you're not allowed to make land invasions, bro. Yeah. No land invasions.
To get up as close as you can and fire a cannon.
Yeah. Or rob ships. Just stay off land, geezer. You're meant to be a privateer.
Don't complicate Spain and that.
Yeah, come on,
It's all
mate.
complicated in these bits at the minute.
Just stop being weird about it. Do you know what I mean? You're going to be on a rum bottle. At least.
Coast.
At least stay on a ship.
Brethren of the coast.
That's it. The key part, bro.
Wet brethrens.
In 1666, while fucking London is burning, capture of Puerto Rico, Principe, and Portobello in Panama. So he leads a successful raid on Puerto Principe.
Oh.
As they plan the raid...
That's important. Panama. There's no canal there yet, but...
No, it's still very important. It's like
it would have been good to land raid that.
Yeah, it's like the richest area of Spanish. What do they call it over there? Spanish Caribbean. Fuck it. But as they plan the raid on the Puerto Principe, a fucking Spanish prisoner on their ship overhears their plan.
No.
Yeah, bro.
It's like the end of Master and Commander.
Yeah, it's exactly that.
Motherfucker.
And when they arrive, the Spanish prisoner manages to escape off the ship and lets the Spanish know of the incoming invasion.
Slippery wicket.
And the town managed to hide all their treasure and loot and bolster their walls, bro.
Oh. It's the last thing you want to hear as a true buccaneer.
Innit? Also, Morgan, you ain't even meant to be going ashore, bro.
Yeah, true.
A 4-hour...
I got a jar of dirt.
That's it. That's what the Spanish should have been trying on it.
Yeah.
They'd been, fuck. A 4-hour battle ensues, but Morgan still overcomes, and after the battle, Morgan threatens to burn the entire town, its women and its children, if the Spanish don't fucking surrender.
Go full Anakin on that shit.
He's going hard on it, bruv. He's not... This is when we'll get into why we're celebrating his death. When I talk about these raids, we're going to be talking about some naughty shit this chappy did.
Nankinging.
Oh, he did a lot of Nankinging, brother. So, obviously, they surrender, right? But this doesn't go down by Morgan because they've all hit their loot.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? You know what I mean?
Pull your fingernails out, mate.
Do you know what I mean?
Old school.
So what he does,
Who are you going to call?
He gets the entire town and locks them in all the churches in town. Then
he's not going to burn the churches, is he?
Nah, he rides into the churches and uses them as his own private torture chamber.
Oh, he's like a fucking Dane.
Yeah.
He's a scumbag.
And he's like fucking torturing them, trying to find their loot. And then eventually he turns to him and says, here's the deal. You motherfuckers got to pay your own ransom.
Yeah.
I'm going to burn your entire town down if you don't pay a ransom. That's all. Just give me the ransom. Where's your gold hidden? And they eventually start looking around, looking in the jungles, trying to find other motherfuckers who escaped. One little story I like from here, and this also I think puts down to the character of Captain Morgan, is all the lads are a bit hungry while they're looking for all this loot over the weeks, and they go to slaughtering the town's cattle. Now, these geezers, after they slaughter the town's cattle, these buccaneers, they grill it up a little bit too fast and eat it a little bit too fast.
Oh, they all got the shits.
They all got the shits and the tummy ache.
And
right?
the worms.
But Morgan tells the boys, fucking Spanish must have poisoned them cows. Must have poisoned them right up. But then in his logs wrote, these fucking idiots ate too fast. So he knew exactly what was going down.
Never have a rare abroad.
But he's just riling the lads up.
Yeah.
He's just trying to rile them up. They come across a bunch of dudes trying to hide in the jungle, running in the jungle, listening to Creedence Clearwater. And
carrying big boxes.
Well, they come across one of the prisoners has got a letter from the governor of Santiago saying, lads, don't worry, backup's on the way.
Oh, no.
You chill right there. And so Morgan says, we're getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Bun this one. Not sticking around this one, bro.
We've only got a boatload of chaps.
Yeah. Now, at this point, technically, Morgan's not a privateer anymore. Dude just broke the stipulations in his letter of marque.
Oh, shit. He's gone to full-blown piracy.
Morgan is now technically a pirate, bruv.
Oh, dear.
Naughty, bruv. Naughty. And with limited booty, not as much as they expected, the French members of his crew start getting pissed off. And they have a little argument.
They retreat, do they?
Well, you ain't far off, bruv. So they get in a scuffle with a few of the English fellas on the ship in the crew. And the English fellas kill a French man who all the French sort of thought he was all right. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now with that going on, despite this, like Morgan tried keeping him on the side. He got the ringleader of the English and was like, "I'll fucking hang him. Just stick around, lads. I'll fucking hang him for you."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We could all watch.
It'll be fine, lads. You
No,
all
like, guillotine or nothing. We're out of here.
But yeah, they bounce.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're like, "Nah, fuck this, bruv," and they bounce. They didn't get paid that well from the raid.
No.
One of their best mates, their favourite baguette bakers, just got fucking ringed up, bruv.
Out of order.
They are out. He keeps to his word, though. When they do dock back at Port Royal, even though the French aren't about in his team anymore, he still hangs the chavvy.
Yeah.
But I'm starting to get the feeling with this Captain
Got to
Morgan
make an
guy.
example of them.
Like we learned on Master and Commander, bro.
Yeah, true.
You know, they disrespect, you got to whip them. But I mean, he went a bit further than a whipping.
Yeah, just hang him, it's easy.
Yeah, that's it. So, here's the thing. Now he's got to make some cash, right? So 1667, he does a raid on Maracaibo and Gibraltar in Venezuela.
Nice.
There's a few islands called Gibraltar, by the way.
Yeah, there's those, isn't there?
There's that
the Rock
one.
of Gibraltar.
There's Gibraltar in near Spain.
Yeah.
There's another Gibraltar which is going to come up later near Panama.
There's Gibraltar Barracks.
Is there?
Yeah, I think it's officer training.
Plenty of Gibraltar's, lad. So he attacks the town of Maracaibo and Gibraltar on Lake Maracaibo, amasses a huge fortune in loot, and his success fully solidifies his reputation as one of the most feared and successful privateers of the era. And at this point, dude's raided more ports and towns than any privateer in history.
Nice.
Yeah, he's really up there.
Winning.
But again, technically pirating.
Yeah.
There was a stipulation, motherfucker.
He hasn't reinvested it in his rum business yet.
In 1668, we get the capture of Portobello. Morgan captures the heavily fortified city of Portobello, Panama. The raid was a particularly brutal one, bro. So he announced his plan to attack Portobello, now in modern-day Panama. The city was the third largest and the strongest on the Spanish Main, and on one of the main routes of trades between the Spanish territories and Spain, so it was minted, bro.
Yeah, boy.
Add a few doubloons in there, a couple of pieces of 8. Because of the values of the goods passing through the port, Portobello was protected by 2 castles in the harbour and then another in the town. And on 11th July 1668, Morgan anchored short of Portobello and transferred his men to 23 canoes, which they paddled there within 3 miles of the target.
Only way to do it is canoe it.
You got to canoe it, bro. Everyone's been canoeing. Ancient Mesopotamia.
Unless it's £20 a man and then go.
Yeah, get your fucked.
Pedal boat it.
He's pirating you, bruv.
Yeah, you know.
They landed and approached the first castle from the landward side, where they arrived half an hour before dawn, and then they took the 3 castles and the town quickly, bruv.
Oh, nice.
Super quick. The privateers only lost 18 men.
Not bad going.
For a whole town raid with
SEAL
3
Team
castles
6,
and shit.
bruv.
They're full SEAL Team 6, bruv. In order to take the 3rd castle, Morgan ordered the construction of ladders wide enough for 3 men to climb abreast. When they completed them...
No one ever thinks of that. All the medieval sieges were like one at a time, poke, one at a time, poke.
yeah. So he's like, no, 3 men ladder.
3 dudes.
Come on, man. Think about it. It's just smart.
It's just better.
It's pirates, bruv. They got it down. So he commanded all the religious men and women whom he had taken prisoners to fix the ladders against the wall.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so hopefully the Spanish wouldn't fire upon them.
Hmm.
The Spanish fired upon them.
Oh, dear.
You know what I mean? What are you going to do? But here's the thing, right? One of the problems with this was written in a book by a dude named Exquemelin, who was actually on Morgan's ship.
Nice name as well.
Yeah, Exquemelin. Yeah, something like that. But he was one of Morgan's ship boys. Here's the thing. People think Morgan might have wronged him at one point.
Oh, because he starts chatting shit.
He starts saying Morgan did some horrific shit. And later on, when that book was finally published in English, because this dude was clearly a Frenchman with a name like that, the passage about the use of nuns and monks as a human shield had to be retracted because Morgan fucking sued his ass.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, prove it.
Yeah.
Go find me one.
You find me one of them nuns, boy. See if she'll have a word for you in Spanish. Doubt it. Ain't translating that one. Anyway, Morgan and his men remained in Portobello for a month. He wrote to Don Agustin, who was the acting president of Panama, to demand a ransom for the city of 350,000 pesos.
Ooh.
Big change. And as they stripped the city of its wealth, it's probable that torture was used on the residents to uncover hidden caches of money and jewels. How many times has torture come up now? 2nd time? 3rd time?
Yeah, maybe 3rd.
I've got some little things he did with the torture later on in the story.
Pull their nails out, like I said.
They might have done that one, I'm sure. The one they do is fucking nasty. So after an attempt by Don Augustin to recapture the city by force, he used an army of 800 soldiers, and they were repelled by the privateers. he negotiated a ransom of 100,000 pesos. Following the ransom and the plunder of the city, Morgan returned to Port Royal with about 70,000 to 100,000 of money and valuables, as well as a letter from the acting president being
Don
like,
Giuliano.
being like, how the fuck did you manage that, by the way, bro?
Yeah, like, fucking hell.
That was mental.
That's it, 800 hard dudes.
Yeah, I sent a lot of chavies and you just boated. You go of all these scallywags.
Yeah.
How the fuck did you manage that?
They said you only had canoe pedals.
Just slapping us, bro. It's rude. Morgan replies to the letter by sending a pistol to the president, saying, hold on to this for me in Panama. I'm going to come pick it up, bruv.
Oh, he's a gangster.
Isn't he?
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
The president replies to him, well, you fucking better not, bro.
Oh, no, but you better not. Take it back.
And after this, Spain are getting pissed. Like, because technically right now they're actually meant to be at peace with England.
Oh, right.
And Morgan's just keeps turning
Iron.
up, just being a little fucking flea on their back, bro.
Yeah.
Real pissed about it. So they start upping all their fortifying their Caribbean territories. They then start sending ships out to find this chavvy and fuck with him. Oh, by the way, each privateer received about 120 quid from the Portobello job. It's equivalent to 5 or 6 times the average annual earnings of a sailor of the time.
Yeah, boy. There's no upset Frenchman there.
Morgan received a 5% share for his work, and Governor Mordiford, the new governor of Port Royal, after old dead uncle father-in-law, he received a 10% share, which was the price of Morgan's letter of marque. From here's the thing. Let me talk to you a little bit about this Mordiford geezer. Mordiford was a Civil War chavvy.
Yeah.
He was fought on the royalist sides.
Okay.
But when it started looking bad, he skipped out to Barbados. And then when he was out in Barbados, once the parliamentarians took control, he got kicked out of Barbados. Then he did a little fucking chin wagging, a little elbow greasing, joined the parliamentarian side, and became governor of Jamaica, Port Royal.
Nice.
So he's a little bit of a shyster.
Yeah.
A little bit of a sneaky snake.
Whoever is the highest bidder.
Yeah, that's it. That's what he's dropping. So he did take 10% of Morgan's raids.
Ill-gotten gains that went against his contract, but let's ignore that for a moment.
And he kept reporting back to London that, no, I am fucking, I'm reproving him of his actions.
This is the type of people I think make up the Illuminati and the shadow governments and all that.
Yeah.
They're like, they've just bounced about and their family stayed wealthy from like
1,000%.
Historic times.
Just shysters.
Yeah.
Like empirical, powerful shysters.
Yeah.
Just rat and snake on anyone to keep the money flowing. This is exactly the type of people who run the fucking Illuminati, bruv. And, so he's telling England, like, no, I'm telling him he's naughty. I am saying bad boy. But I just can't stop this fella.
Yeah, it's just keeps giving me 10%.
But one of the things he kept saying as well was, the Spanish were about to attack us, bro. Don't know if they
get aggressive. We pulled up like, howdy doody, and they started just fucking
throwing their
castles.
throwing their paella at us. It was rude. So Morgan didn't stay long in Port Royal, and in October 1668 he sailed with 10 ships and 800 men for Liavici, a small island he used as a rendezvous point. His plan was to attack the Spanish settlement of Cartagena de Indias, the richest and most important city in the Spanish Main. But in December, he was joined by a former Royal Navy frigate, the Oxford, which had been sent to Port Royal to Mordiford, the governor, to help aid Jamaica's defence after he'd been like, yeah, fucking Spanish, they're being naughty, bruv.
Yeah, they won't stop.
And so he just sent it straight to Morgan, like, have fun with that one, bruv. It's a 26-gun, fifth-rate ship, and it was launched in Deptford in 1656.
Nice.
Pretty big old ship for them times.
Yeah.
Mordiford sent them the vessel to Morgan, who made it his flagship.
Ooh.
But on the 2nd of January...
Imagine that, though. You turn up to your new captain, he's like, yeah, cool, swap. Let's swap.
yeah.
Oh,
come on.
How I liked it.
just don't fuck with the seat, yeah, bruv?
Yeah. I'll be back.
On 2nd of January 1669, Morgan called a council of war for all his captains on board his new ship. Like, fucking check this one out, lads.
Yeah.
Look how many guns it's got, boy. Blast a hole in a Spaniard. Size of your wife. But here's the problem, bruv. A spark in the ship's powder magazine destroyed the ship.
Nah, fuck.
And over 200...
No smoking.
That's it, over 200 of his crew. They were literally sitting in the meeting when it all happened as well.
No.
Partying it up. And the fucking explosion happened.
I think that's why the fucking Oxford got sent.
Yeah,
It was a fucking inside job.
Oh,
We've got
goddamn.
to stop Morgan somehow, this crazy Welsh cunt.
Yeah.
It's going to cause a world war.
And then they
between
Oxford,
us
they
and
fucking 9/11'd him. They 2nd of January'd him.
Fucking
So-
Titanic'd him.
Oh, they did fully
It wasn't
Titanic.
even the real Oxford.
No. So, yeah, not only that did it take down the Oxford, but it was currently, because all the lads were on there for a meeting, it was chained to 2 other ships to keep them all close together.
Oh, fuck.
So it fucking took 2 other ships down with him. Oh. On top of that, Morgan and the captain seated on one side of the table were blown into the water, but survived. And the 4 captains on the other side of the table completely fucking blown to smithereens.
So now he's like, fuck all this, boys. I'm opening a distillery.
Well, the loss of Oxford meant Morgan's flotilla was too small to attempt the attack on that big city.
Oh.
Yeah, bruv, he couldn't handle it anymore. But he did have a French captain still knocking about with him. And this geezer used to sail with a chavvy called François L'Olonnois.
Illinois.
And 2 years previously, this dude had led an attack on Maracaibo and Gibraltar, both on Lake Maracaibo in modern-day Venezuela, just like Morgan had himself.
Yeah.
And so they decide, fuck it, 1669, let's run it back. Let's go back
Do
there.
it again.
We know we can fuck them up.
Yeah.
So he led a second
They
expedition.
were
to
scared
there.
this time.
Yeah, they'll know. They'll see us. They'll shit it. They won't better not hide their fucking shit this time. Almost defenseless, the fort on Lake Maracaibo had only 9 dudes manning its 11 guns.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Busy fellas.
And when they saw Morgan and the boats sail up, they abandoned their posts to warn the town. Morgan arrived at the town to find the city Fantastic writing, Sam.
Arrived at the town to find the city.
Largely deserted, its residents having been forewarned of his approach by the fortress's troops. The city had left 1 man behind.
And he just pointed at a chest, like, come on, leave us alone. There it is.
No, it was the town's natural fall.
Oh, yeah. Does he join the ranks?
It's fucking rude what happens, because, first of all, if you don't know what a natural fall is, it comes from the term of jesters.
I thought about this the other day as well.
Go on.
Like, the R word got banned, but now I'm banned fool.
Yeah, no.
Fool was the R word for like fucking
centuries.
1,000 years.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Let's just say this dude might have been on Love on the Spectrum.
He loved it.
You know, yeah.
He was one of the nice guys off it as well.
Yeah.
Oh, do you like Lion King? I really like Lion King.
But yeah, what a fucking horrible city to just leave this one dude there when the pirates are turning up.
Yeah, but then it's simpler times, isn't it?
So they stick him on the rack and torture him for info.
Oh, he doesn't know shit.
Yeah, he doesn't know a lot.
Charmander over to Charmeleon. And then Char was on.
He spends 3 weeks sacking and looting the city looking for the fucking bling. And the privateers searched the surrounding jungle to find the escapees. They found some of the remaining occupants, tortured them for money or treasure where it was hidden. During this, the local fool, he absolutely let something slip.
Oh, yes, come on.
He's the brother of the governor.
Oh, no.
Yeah, bad thing. Not something you want to tell these
I'm
chavvies.
a Tomo Boida.
And bad news, because now they burnt him to death with palm tree leaves wrapped around his head.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's not nice.
Captain Morgan's not on life as chavvy, bruv.
No, he's not a fucking typical Welshman, is he?
Nah, bruv.
Didn't grow up in the choir.
No, not at all, geezer. So satisfied he had stolen all he could, he sailed south across Lake Maracaibo to Gibraltar.
How are they getting these boats on lakes as well? That's
Canoeing, boy.
Well, they just go They stop outside, get on the lake, canoe over.
Yeah.
Genius.
And again, he's not meant to be going on land. His
Well,
letter
it's not. Somehow fell into a lake.
The town's occupants refused to surrender, and the fort fired enough of a barrage to ensure Morgan kept his distance. He anchored a short distance away, and his men landed again by canoe and assaulted. So maybe he was going up the lake in these big boats.
Yeah, it must be like them fucking Canadian lakes where they link up to the sea.
Yeah, maybe. They're only 100%. They're only like frigates as well.
Yeah.
So they're
not
not
very good.
It's not a galleon, is it? You know what I mean?
I don't know the difference.
He's not rocking up the one's big
If
one.
we saw one, we'd call it the other for sure. But like, fuck, that's a
1,000%.
pirate ship.
Yeah, he's got a little pirate ship. Let's just say that, bro. He's got a little pirate ship. Yeah, I might even got it the wrong way around there. Who even fucking knows? Not us. So yeah, he met a little bit of resistance once he got on land, though. And as many of the occupants had fled into the surrounding jungle, he spent 5 weeks in Gibraltar, and there was again evidence that torture was used to force residents to reveal hidden money and valuable for 3
At least they got something out of this one. They didn't just fucking burn a retard's head.
Well, for 3 weeks they were nabbing people and torturing them. And so how many times has torture come up now? What, 4 or 5 times?
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's
Every
a lot
single
of torture,
time, more or less.
yeah. Do you want to know one of the main torture methods they used?
The rack.
Well, they did like
Palm
a rack.
leaves on the head, I've heard so far.
They did some Looney Tunes shit, bruv.
Yeah.
Yeah. They would tie a rope around someone's head and just keep squeezing it until their eyes popped out.
Sometimes I feel like some of these torture methods would feel nice. You know what I mean? I want that, but not all the way.
Well,
and the rack, I feel like...
Oh, yeah, I feel there is a moment on the rack where it would feel fucking great, isn't there? Where you just like, pop, oh, yes. And the same with the palm leaves wrapped around the face in the fire. I feel like in 20 years' time that's going to be an exfoliating method.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's 100% Karens will pay for that.
So 4 days after he left Maracaibo, Morgan returned. He was told that a Spanish defense squadron, the Armada de Barlovento, was waiting for him along the narrow passage of the Caribbean and the lake, where the San Carlos de la Baja fortress was sighted, one of the fortresses he fucked up. So basically he was told, yo, there's a ship waiting for you, bro. And instead of being like, oh shit, the Spanish are coming to get me, he went, let's go see about it then.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We beat like 100 dudes with canoe paddles. Spain don't seem to have many tough guys.
One of the ships had 126 cannons, so it was a big old boy with which to attack Morgan, and they'd also rearmed the fortress, which only had 9 dudes in it earlier. And the Spaniards were there particularly to end piracy in the area. And, to this end, a crew of 12 prepared a... so they came up with a plan, right? Captain Morgan asked all the lads, he was like, geezers, we could just fucking book it out of here and get away, or we can fight. And he put a vote to the crew, and the crew said, we're fucking having it.
Fight them.
There were,
might wear necklaces.
like I said, no more French chavies in the
that's it. The French would quit.
So the English chavies were like, we're always up for a scrap, ain't we, boy?
We're British abroad. Lads on tour.
Never let a spick had the better of me yet, boy, apart from the Euros. So they came up with a plan to fuck up that one big ship. Let's just set one of our boats on fire and fucking smash it in, boy.
Fire the ships.
That's it. Sent a big old fire ship into the big old Spanish ship, and they with barrels of powder inside the ship, and it blew the fuck up.
So, do you remember that ship you had? Don't talk to me about... No, bear with me, mate. Fill a ship with powder. What does it do? It blows up 3-4 ships. You're a genius!
No doubt, that's where they got the idea from, isn't it? Like, fucking blew up our own ship. Let's do
the calculations.
So on 1st of May 1669, Miss Morgan and his flotilla attacked the Spanish squadron. The fire ship plan worked, and the Magdalene was shortly aflame. Espinosa abandoned his flagship and made his way to the fort, where he continued to direct events. The second largest Spanish ship, the Soledad, tried to move away from the burning vessel, but a problem with the rigging meant they drifted aimlessly. Privateers boarded that ship, fixed the rigging, and claimed the craft as plunder.
Nice.
Blew up a ship, gamed a ship. Quids in, lads.
That's
Quids
it, proper
in.
orc style.
The third Spanish vessel was just sunk by the privateers.
Nice.
And they fucked up this little fucking armada sent to mess with them. Didn't have shit, bruv. Morgan's a Donny, bruv.
It's a pretty good
Absolute
one.
geezer. He decided after that on the Panama expedition. See, in 1669, Mariana, the Queen Regent of Spain, had ordered attacks on English shipping in the Caribbean. And Morgan's first action was to take on this Panama scourge, was to take the connected islands of Old Providence and Santa Catalina in December 1970. From there, his fleet sailed to Chagres, the port from which ships were loaded with goods to transport back to Spain. Morgan took the town and occupied Fort San Lorenzo, which he garrisoned to protect his line of retreat. So he's making backup plans. He's really sorting this Panama job out. He's doing it serious.
Yeah.
No fucking around, bruv. On 9th of January 1671, with his remaining men, he ascended the Chagres River and headed for Panama City on the Pacific coast. Because the thing is, so he's obviously over in the Caribbean, on the Atlantic coast. Panama's on the fucking Pacific coast.
Oh, yeah.
So really...
There's no canal yet.
Well, that's it. He really had to fucking sail upriver, got to a certain point and was like, right, that's it, lads, out the fucking boat. Walking the rest of the way in the jungle. Which was a bit of a detriment. Like, it was risky.
Not very piratey, is it?
It's not very piratey. And it was risky. Like, these boys were having...
Spiders.
That's it. Snakes, boars.
I've seen cassowaries as well. Fuck.
Yeah.
They're like evil emus.
Yeah, they're going to be fucking them up, bruv. And not only that, like, Spaniards are going to be hiding in the jungle.
Yeah, probably.
Hiding in the jungle. But they got their canoe paddles. They don't need to worry about that, bruv, do they? Got their canoe paddles in hand.
So I googled it, right?
Go on, then.
A frigate is 6 cannons, 2 masts.
Yep.
It's twice as big as a sloop.
Yep.
But it's smaller than a galleon.
Yeah, I was right on that. I knew that. If someone had reminded me what a sloop was, I would have said it was smaller too. It just sounds small, doesn't it?
Yeah.
A sloop. It's sneaky.
Yeah, sloop.
Slooping about, innit?
Sloop sounds like it belongs on a river.
Yeah. And then smaller than a sloop, a schooner.
Ketch.
I was going to say
a schooner as well.
And I only know that because I sailed a schooner around the Horn of Mexico.
Yeah, same. It's a goddamn schooner. A schooner is a sailboat. That's how I learned it. Mole rats.
I learned it from fucking Highwaymen.
Yeah.
That's how I learned
I saw mole rats before I truly listened to Highwaymen.
Panama's governor. Oh, wait, no, I ain't even got to that part yet.
So they're trekking through the jungle.
Through the jungle. That's it.
Pointing sticks.
They finally get there after 3 days trekking through the jungle.
Fuck that.
Yeah, innit?
Sleeping on the floor with the tarantulas.
Are you going to be hammocking it up? You're a sailor, you're a pirate.
True.
You own a hammock.
Up there with the tarantulas.
Yeah, true. Snakes and shit.
Everywhere tarantulas.
There's nothing good about camping in the jungle.
I see a guy recently, he's camping in the jungle.
Yeah.
And leaf cutter ants are eating his fucking tent.
Oh.
They're cutting holes in it, bigger and bigger. And then there's fucking all sorts of insects coming in the tent.
Oh, that's tragic.
And he's just laying there really still with like this fucking giant spider.
Oh, fuck that. At that point, you set it all on fire, including yourself.
Where'd you go?
Including yourself.
Yeah, just self-immolation.
I know how to beat fire ants, bruv. Fire.
Beat fire with fire.
I'm fire people. So Morgan landed his men and travelled overland across the remaining part. Panama's governor, though, said that if this geezer even gets here, I'm going to fucking burn this place to the ground. He ain't getting shit.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what he did, bruv.
Gold's fireproof, mate. So we'll just
Don't you
wait.
worry about it. We'll just watch the candles burn.
Yeah.
And he did exactly that. He had placed barrels of gunpowder around the largely wooden buildings, and these were detonated by the captain of the artillery after Morgan had turned up.
Shit.
And claimed victory. Yeah. And in one of the most famous campaigns, Morgan has led his large force to attack Panama. And,
Nothing left by the time
nothing left got there. But he did get some fucking gold.
Yeah, he got some
loot
fucking
loot out of that, bruv. Like you said, gold ain't melting, bruv. And this event marked the peak of Morgan's career as a privateer. But like I keep saying...
That's not privateering.
Dude ain't privateering.
That's raiding.
Yeah.
That's like...
He's fully breaking his fucking letter of marque, bruv.
And international law, I respect.
And at this point as well, Spain and everyone, England's weird at the moment. Half of England's loving him for doing this. Half of England's fucking hating him for doing this. Because at this time as well, England and Spain are trying to write a fucking treaty together and get shit like, maybe we should stop warring and having an argument over this. So
it's all concentrate on the real enemy, France.
Yeah, you know.
What about the Dutch? Like, they'll be all right. They'll be all right. Portuguese too, leave them out of it, boy. Yeah, old friends. So in 1672, he's arrested. Captain Morgan is arrested. By who? English?
The English turn up in the Caribbean, get on the fucking boat. And they arrest the governor of Port Royal as well.
Like you're corrupt.
Yeah.
You're taking your 10% every time.
So following the raid on Panama, which technically occurred during a peacetime, Morgan was arrested and sent to England to face charges. However, he was not punished. Instead, when he got there, he was celebrated as a hero.
Nice.
And the Spanish, in their treaty, part of their treaty, because the treaty did get made in the end as well, part of their treaty, you'd think, would be like, give us that scallywag, Captain Morgan.
Yeah.
They were like, nah, give us that fucking corrupt governor of the port.
Yeah, true.
Give us him instead.
Yeah.
And so Morgan got away free.
Follow the money.
This follow the money geezer got fucking wrecked, bro.
Nice.
The Spanish proper force-fed him shellfish.
But by the time he got there, he spoke Spanish. It's like, guys, I'm on your team.
I'm on your side.
I like it.
Here's another wild thing. So also at this point, Parliament was so shit in England that we had already had the monarchy restoration.
Oh yeah.
And Charles II was in power by this point.
Yeah, that went quick, didn't it?
Yeah. It was fucking dumb. The whole English Civil War was dumb. But that's what happens when you put Cromwell in charge. He's a massive piece of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No dancing, no singing. Have a laugh, fella. That's all we do, Brits.
True.
You would start privateering if your fucking own country couldn't dance, sing, or drink, wouldn't you?
Yeah, fair.
You know what I mean? It all makes sense now.
Something.
That's a corkboard one, bruv. But in 1674, Captain Morgan is knighted by King Charles II.
Half that liked him.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, he's not knighted and appointed as Lieutenant Governor of Jamaica.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, bruv.
He's coming up in the world.
Innit? From breaking your letter of marque. This is why he gets away with getting called a privateer when really he was just a pirate.
Yeah.
A pirate who got fucking held esteem. And this marks his transition from a pirate to a respected colonial administrator. So from 75 to 1683, he was the Lieutenant Governor of Jamaica. Morgan was responsible for the defending of Jamaica against threats and managing the colony's affairs. He's attempted to curb piracy. Naughty boy, naughty boy.
Bringing them all under the same banner.
Yeah, well, no, not that. He just started fucking going after pirates, didn't he? Which is a bit rude.
Oh, yeah. Just take their chest.
Yeah. Bit fucking cheeky, brother. Especially in 1679, where he was involved in suppressing a buccaneer rebellion.
Ooh.
He turned on his own buccaneers, his own fucking fry cooks, bruv.
His own boys.
His own barbecue boys. Which is, I think that's proper rude.
That is out of order, to be fair.
Innit?
But then, who falls behind stays behind.
I don't know if you know, but he's the governor now, motherfuckers. Yeah. I've been knighted.
Yeah.
I'm playing by the rules.
And you got gold. That's all this has been about.
It's always been about just me taking the gold.
Setting up my own little distillery.
Well, yeah, so...
Retiring in the sunshine.
He owned a fuckload of sugar plantations. There's still a valley in Jamaica called Morgan's Valley.
Oh, nice.
And at this point as well, apparently, he took up a great love of rum.
Yo.
Yeah.
He's rumming.
In 1681... he got dismissed from office. He's removed from office due to accusations of drunkenness and incompetence.
Yes.
Although he was later reinstated, his reputation suffered during that period. In 1683, he retired from public office, spent his remaining years on his plantation in Jamaica, continued to live comfortably, benefiting from the wealth he accumulated during his career.
Nice.
Just getting drunk, disorderly.
Going down the pub and I ever tell you about them 800 Spaniards? Oh, yes, every fucking week, Henry. Well, there it was. was me and the boys in the jungle or something. Canoe paddles.
Slapping their asses. They didn't know if it was balls chasing them or me. You ever hear the story of what I did to a young lad who couldn't think a bit straight?
Yeah, have you ever heard that like urban legend about like people do mushrooms and catch a Down syndrome? No, I've heard that about 4 different people have told me this. Oh yeah, we're playing hide and seek and I caught a fucking Down syndrome.
Oh no, I have that. Sorry, I thought you meant taking mushrooms and catching Down syndrome.
Oh no, catching a Down syndrome.
Because I was like, that may have happened to me, bro.
Joe, where you like, that's kind of fucked up, bro. Like when someone's telling you a story, it's like, you'll get it. The fucking chap is only half retarded, but turns out to be the governor's son. I've got him baked on a spit, and you're like, whoa. You party hardy.
Is that a bit of rope you got over there? Let me tell you what you can do with someone's eyeballs with that boy. Then on our date in history, August 25th, 1688, Captain
psoriasis
Henry Morgan dies in Port Royal, Jamaica, at the age of 53. He's buried with full honours in Palacios Cemetery, which later sank in the sea during the 1692 earthquake.
Global warming.
Port Royal. Yeah, that's the story of our Captain Henry Morgan, bruv. So next time you're shotting down a glass of...
If you're a real geezer, you do a pint of Captain Morgan's right now.
Next time you're sipping
Disclaimer.
Drink responsibly. Next time you're sipping on a nice Captain Morgan's Gold, remember what that poor fucking governor, the governor's brother, suffered from that chavvy.
And that's where we get our rich, smoky taste.
Palm trees in your face.
Yeah, this is before East India and everything. They didn't even have spice rum.
Yeah.
Well, it might have allspice. That's kind of a Jamaican spice, isn't it?
I don't know if it is before East India.
The little berries.
No. But it's like I said, it's certainly before the pirate golden age. This dude really literally set up Port Royal and the pirate age in the Caribbean.
Yeah, true. And then tried to put a stop to it.
And then
And got fucked.
They got rat ass, bruv. Started telling old torture stories.
All the honourable guys, oh yeah, it's me and Nelson, fucking shit battle, and he's like, I got one for you, boy. I turned up, bunch of nuns, bunch of monks, tied him to the ladder and said, go on.
Up you go, you first. Ladies first.
If you pray and he didn't save you, must mean I'm right. Go.
Look, if you can't find that gold, you better pay me some fucking gold. Otherwise, it's your fingernails, chav.